Welcome to the AJ Awesome Show, a show about my favorite things. My name is AJ and my special guest for this episode is Stephan Newton. I hope you like the show! Why did you start wrestling?
So I started wrestling. I started watching wrestling pretty late, as comparison to a lot of my other contemporaries. I started watching wrestling when I was about 10 years old. That's when I really started to get into it. My mom was not a huge fan growing up. My dad enjoyed it, but my mom was not a huge fan. So I watched it with my dad when I was about 10. The first WrestleMania I remember was WrestleMania 25. And then when I was about 16, I realized I was looking at wrestlers and I was like, I can do what they do. I'm as big as them, as tall as them. I can talk as good as them. So here we are.
Yeah, that's kind of me in a way. My mom doesn't really like wrestling a whole lot. My dad loves wrestling, but I started watching it earlier than you did.
You probably did. Yeah, I WrestleMania 25 was one of like my earliest memories in wrestling. I remember WrestleMania 24 a little bit, but like my first pay-per-view I remember was WrestleMania 25. So this is pretty late.
What advice would you give a new wrestler?
Make people care about you. Like, make people want to have a reason to watch you. I think that's a pretty good thing. And be yourself. That's another really big thing. A lot of wrestlers play up who they are and who they aren't. I am Stephan Newton 24 hours of the day. I am the same person in the ring, out the ring. I'm me. Whether you love me, whether you hate me, I'm me. And I feel like that's a luxury a lot of wrestlers don't get.
A lot of wrestlers aren't themselves in the ring.
Yeah, or they are themselves in the ring and they aren't outside the ring. I think finding somebody that is both all the time is pretty special. I'm pretty special.
What is your favorite Disney movie?
My favorite Disney movie? Like a Disney princess movie or just like a Disney movie in general?
Just a Disney movie in general.
I think I like Princess and the Frog a lot. I think I like that one a lot. It's a pretty slept-on Disney movie. People don't talk about that one a lot. That one's really good. Do you like that one?
Yes.
Really good. That one's really good. I'm gonna go with that one.
My favorite, because you can count Pixar as Disney since Disney bought Pixar.
Oh, then yeah, Ratatouille. Or does Marvel count then? Are Marvel Disney movies now technically since Disney bought Marvel?
Sure.
Winter Soldier. Then that's my favorite Disney movie.
I would say my favorite Disney movie is a tie between WALL-E and Lion King.
That's cool. Did you like the live action Lion King?
I've never watched it.
It wasn't that bad. To be honest, it wasn't that bad.
Who do you think is the best wrestler in the world right now?
Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley is the best wrestler in the world. Like your shirt said. I love watching Moxley do his thing in the ring. He combines a lot of really key elements in like old-timey wrestlers. Like his way he talks is a lot like somebody like Brian Pillman or somebody even like Mick Foley in the way he's kind of slow and methodical and talks, but his in-ring work is very, I don't want to say different than a lot of people, but he doesn't do the generic indie wrestling things. He's ultra violent and all that, but I just love the way he works, and I like being able to see the way he works.
Did you like the exploding barbed wire death match?
I liked the match. I didn't like the ending, but I don't think anybody did. I don't think even the people in the match liked the ending.
Just sparklers. How was that going to take out Jon Moxley?
It wasn't. To be fair, I mean, what do you want them to do? Like, you want them to actually blow up Jon Moxley? I don't know. Kind of wrote themselves into a corner there.
Yeah. What is something about you that would surprise people?
Stephan Newton is a giant nerd. Comic books, anime, Star Wars, all of it. Giant nerd. Anime, comic books, those things transcend social class. Rich people like cool stories too. And I think I'm pigeonholed into liking certain things, but I love things like D&D as well. I love these nerdy things.
I love D&D. I've played it a few times.
I love D&D as well. D&D is very, very fun.
If you were trapped on an island and you can only bring three things, what would you bring?
Do I have any restrictions?
No.
Water? No. I'm gonna do that life straw, like lets me drink water, like filters it. A boat and a flare gun.
Yeah, the boat would help you escape to shore, to escape to another shore, and if you can't find another shore, the flare gun will alert someone.
Yeah, my thinking is that I don't know how to navigate too well, but if I just kind of get into the middle of the ocean, I think if I get far enough out, if I see a boat or something, I can flare and get their attention, and I can last a while with the life straw, just drinking ocean water.
Yeah. I would say I would bring food, water, and something to make a fire with.
That's pretty, like a lighter, like a Zippo.
Yeah.
Probably be a good idea.
Because then you could have a smoke signal.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I can see that.
How would you describe your wrestling style?
Ooh, my wrestling style is a lot of power moves. I'm a lot stronger than I think people give me credit for. A lot of throwing people around. I'm also not as usually when you hear athletic in wrestling, that translates to like flippy. I'm not super flippy, but I am again more athletic than I think people give me credit for. I can move pretty well for somebody of my size. So athletic, I guess, is my wrestling style.
Here's another 3 question. If you could choose to have 3 wishes granted, what would you wish for?
More money. You can never have too much money.
Yeah.
I want to wrestle in Japan and make that happen. And I want to be like really good friends with the New Day. I think that would be really fun.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that would be really fun.
My 3 wishes, I've said it in a lot of other interviews, so I won't repeat it again. But if you want to know my 3 wishes, just go to another interview. I know no matter what, I've asked that question in another one.
If you can do like the annotation, it's like right there. The video's like right there.
Right there.
Right there. Go watch that one.
Is there anything else you would like us to know about you?
I think I'm pretty unknown to a lot of people, and I think a lot of people aren't going to know who Stephan Newton is. And maybe they don't even care who Stephan Newton is, but you should. It's important, because I'm good at what I do. I'm good at a lot of things, and I choose to be a professional wrestler. And you guys should see how much I love what I do every time I step into the ring. And keep your eye on me, because I'm going to be a name to watch in the future.
That's the end. Thanks for the interview.
Pinkies up, AJ.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of the AJ Awesome Show. I would like to thank Stephan Newton for being my special guest. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time!